everyone. Thank you for joining me for this 15-minute hip opening flow. So we're going to go straight into it. We're not going to have too much of a warm up or a cool down, but just so that you can get on your mat, move your body, feel good, and then get on with your day. So we'll go ahead and get started here in tabletop position. So starting here, tabletop, find your breath. Neutral position. On your inhale, lower the stomach, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the back, tuck the chin. So keeping this slow, as this is still very early in the practice. Inhale, lower, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the back, tuck the chin. Moving at your own pace here. Whatever feels good in the body, the breath, wherever your energy is at today. So whatever you're coming into this space with, taking this 15 minutes to commit to just being with yourself in this present moment and connecting, listening to what feels good. And that comes from your breath. So making each breath a little bit deeper. We'll come back to neutral position here. From here, bring that right knee in towards the right wrist. We're finding this fire hydrant, so we're finding this circle. So bring the knee up and around to the back, and then find that neutral position. Come back, inhale, lift the knee out to the side, back around, and back to neutral. Find a couple of these. I like to flex my right foot. I feel like that gets a little bit deeper into the hip. But you can also point the foot and keep this slow. Again, connect with the breath. One more. And then come back to neutral, right to the other side. That left knee comes in towards the left wrist. Reach it out to the side, behind, and then back to neutral. Keep that going. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to neutral. Keep it going. Notice here if one side is maybe a little bit tighter than the other. And just even noticing the hips. Where do you feel that tightness? Our hips are very complex. There's lots of little muscles very deep inside of the groin. So breathe through it. Good, come back to neutral. One cat-cow, inhale, lower the stomach, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the back, tuck the chin. Come back to neutral. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips, find your first downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here, pressing the tailbone up towards the sky. That elongates the tailbone really high and pressing the shoulders away from each other. Full body stretch here. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Out the mouth, let it go. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg high. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, open up the hip. Same thing. You can find those hip circles here. I find that to feel really good. Or you can just keep the hip high, circling out the ankle. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale, square. Exhale, knee to nose. Round, come forward, pause. Step that right foot between the hands. Low lunge. Lower that back knee as you press that right hip forward. Getting into the hip flexor. Untuck the toes. You can bring your hands to blocks for more space, but we're lifting up the chest. And then bring your hands to your hips or to that front knee as you bend a little bit deeper. Feel that stretch. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the mat or block. Half split. Straighten out into that right leg as the hips come back. So more of that hamstring stretch, but it still connects to the hip. Flex into the right foot. One more breath. And out. Back to that low lunge, finding this little flow. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, half split, hands down, straighten out into the right leg. Inhale, low lunge, lift. Exhale, half split. Good. Come back to that low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. From here, get stable in the feet, lift all the way up, crescent lunge. Arms high, settling in. Full breath in. Settle on your exhale. Another breath, inhale. Warrior two, open up to the left side of your mat. Pressing the feet apart if you can, really elongating the hips out from each other. Bend into the front knee. Flip the front palm, reverse your inhale. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Exhale, bend into the left knee, hips come back. Really deep inner groin stretch. So breathe in, breathe out. We're just switching to the other side. Keep it low as you bend into the right knee. Hips stay back. Stay for the exhale. Wide-legged forward fold. Toes in, heels out. Hinge at the hips. Let it go. Feeling that softening. Find a halfway lift. Inhale, long spine. Wide-legged forward fold. We're going to bring the toes out, heels in. Bend the knees as you lift the chest, horse pose. So the knees press apart and you tuck the tailbone in. Chest is lifted. One breath, sit a little lower. Exhale, stay. Lift up, star, breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, high plank. Right foot steps back, lower to the knees or flow with your breath. Lift up, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press up and back. Here you are, other side, left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, open the hip. Again, find those circles with the leg or the ankle. Back to three-legged dog. Inhale, square. Exhale, knee to nose, round, come forward. Pause. Then step the left foot through between the hands. Lower the back knee. Finding that hip flexor on this side. Again, bring the hands to those blocks, to the knee or hips. Pressing that left knee forward. Feel that stretch right in the right hip flexor. Find that breath, slow it down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Half split. Hands come down to the block or floor as you straighten out into that left leg. Hips back. Flex into the left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Finding that flow. Come forward to that low lunge. Lift the chest, lift the arms. Exhale, half split. Straighten out into the left leg. Inhale, come back to center. You can lift the arms up high. Exhale, half split. You can also hover the hands, feeling a little more strength and balance. Come back to that low lunge. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, get stable in the feet. Crescent lunge, lift the arms up. Settle in. One breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Open up. Settling in, adjust where you need. Press the feet apart and then press into that front knee so it's right over the ankle. Reverse your warrior, breathe in. Skandasana, back of the mat. Bend into that right knee. Hips come back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Find that Skandasana to the front of the mat. Try to stay low. Breathe in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold, toes in, heels out, hinge, let it go. Maybe bring your hands a little further behind you, finding a deeper stretch, a forward fold. Good, halfway lift. Wide-legged forward fold, this time toes out, heels in, bend the knees, find that horse pose, lift the chest, press the knees apart, sit a little lower. Star pose, inhale, lift up the arms, exhale, cartwheel the hands down, top of the mat, left foot steps back, high plank, chaturanga, flow with your breath. Reset, downward facing dog. Lift the heels. Bend the knees, step or float all the way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Chair pose, bend the knees. Keep the chest lifted. Hands to heart. Plant the right foot. Bring the left knee into the chest and that left foot over the right thigh. Keep the left foot flexed, protecting that knee. And then bend a little bit deeper in your seat. So you bend into the right knee. So there's that huge hip flexor stretch. This is also called one-legged chair. A lot of balance and strength. Sit a little deeper. One more breath. Back to chair pose. Sit low. Reset. Left foot plants. Right knee comes into the chest. Right foot over that left thigh, opening the hip. Keep the right foot flexed as you sit a little deeper, bending into that left knee. Find the breath. Good, back to chair pose. Sit low, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at the hips. Let it go. Find a halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold, hands plant, feet step back, high plank, lower to the knees, and then come down to your seats. We're coming to our seats, so bring your feet out from underneath you. I'll face you. Stay where you are. We're finding butterfly pose. So feet together, knees wide. They can be as close or as far apart as feels good. Keep the chest lifted. Breathe in. Hinging at the hips, come to your edge. So bringing the chest forward. This might be where you are. We hold so much tension in the hips. But come to that point where there's some discomfort, but there's not any pain. Breathe there. Good. Slowly lift back up. And we're going to bring the knees together, plant the feet, just windshield wiper the knees back and forth, releasing any tension right into the lower back or the hips. We'll end in our seat. So bring your hands to your knees or wherever they'd like to land. Close the eyes, feeling that softening. So even though a quick practice, there's still that energy that you release just by moving your body and breathing intentionally. Take a couple more moments here in this stillness, letting go of your day, staying a little bit more present in the sensations of your body. Staying here as long as you need. But if you're with me, bringing the hands to your third eye. Final breath here together. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Sending love and gratitude to yourself for showing up on the mat today. The light in me honors the light in every single one of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this 15-minute flow. If you have any questions, please let me know. Find me and chat me. Have a good rest of your day. See you guys soon.